There comes a moment in every life when staying hurts more than leaving. A moment when you realize the person you're fighting for isn't fighting for you. When the love you're giving is only breaking you deeper. Walking away is not giving up. Walking away is finally understanding that your heart is not a place for temporary people. It's realizing that healing cannot begin while you're still holding the knife that cut you. You've spent so long trying to fix things alone, trying to hold together something that keeps falling apart in your hands. But listen, you're not supposed to bleed to keep someone else warm. When you walk away, you don't lose anything. You reclaim everything. Your peace, your dignity, your energy, your voice, and yes, it will hurt. But some pain is not a sign to go back. It's a sign that you are finally moving forward. One day you will thank yourself for choosing distance over disappointment, silence over chaos, self-respect over attachment. Because the moment you walk away from what destroys you, you open the door to everything meant for you. You're not broken. You're not hard to love. You didn't fail. You simply loved without armor, trusted without limits, and cared without hesitation. And that kind of heart gets wounded easily, not because it's weak, but because it's pure. Now it's time to rebuild. Not by shutting down, but by growing wiser. Your heart doesn't need higher walls. It needs stronger gates, gates that open for effort, for honesty, for consistency. Gates that stay closed for selfishness, for confusion, for half-love. Healing doesn't mean you stop loving people. It means you stop abandoning yourself to love them. Set boundaries that feel uncomfortable at first. Say no, even when your old self wants to say yes. Choose peace over approval. Choose energy over attachment. Choose yourself, not in a selfish way, but in a self-respecting way. Remember this: the right people won't be pushed away by your boundaries. Only the wrong ones will. You are not rebuilding walls to hide behind. You are rebuilding a life where your heart is finally safe, not because others take care of it, but because you finally learned how to. There's a truth we avoid for years, a truth we run from because it feels heavy. But sooner or later, life makes us face it. No one will protect your heart the way you must, not the people you love, not the people who promise, not the people who swear they will never hurt you. Your peace is your responsibility. Your boundaries are your responsibility. Your healing, that's yours too. And when you finally accept that, something shifts. You stop expecting others to fix what they didn't break. You stop giving away pieces of yourself just to feel needed. You stop waiting for the world to treat you gently. And you start treating yourself with the care you've been begging for. Become the guardian of your own heart. Not a warrior who never feels pain, but a protector who knows when to walk away, when to say no, when to choose silence, and when to choose yourself. You deserve a life where your heart is not constantly on trial, where your love is not a weapon people use against you, where peace isn't a miracle, it's a daily choice, and that choice begins with you. You keep giving your heart to people who do not know how to hold it, and deep down, you know it. You feel it every time you walk away from someone who leaves you emptier than you were before. Every time you forgive something that broke you. Every time you pretend you're okay just so they don't leave. Listen, pain doesn't come from love. It comes from loving the wrong people. People who take without giving. People who only show up when they need something. People who enjoy the version of you that asks for nothing, but gives everything. This is your wake-up call. Not everyone deserves access to your heart. Not everyone deserves the softness you carry. And not everyone is capable of loving you the way you love them. So step back. Look around your life. Who lifts you? Who drains you? Who leaves you feeling small, tired, unimportant? Your future depends on the people you choose today. Your peace depends on the boundaries you build. Your heart depends on who you allow near it. Protect it. Guard it. Respect it. Because the moment you recognize who is draining you, you start becoming who you were meant to be. You break yourself just to keep others whole. You bend, you stretch, you sacrifice. And you call it kindness? But deep inside, you feel the truth. This isn't kindness. This is you trying to earn love from people who don't even notice the pieces. You're losing overgiving as silent self-destruction. It looks noble on the outside, but inside, it's a slow bleed. Every time you say yes when your heart is begging for no, every time you save someone who would never save you, every time you pour into people who don't pour back, listen. Love is not supposed to drain you. Kindness is not supposed to leave you empty. Your heart was never meant to be a place where people come only to take. Start noticing when your kindness isn't returned. Start noticing who claps for you and who only calls when they need something. Start noticing who actually values your presence and who only values your usefulness. Your softness is a gift, not an obligation. Your kindness is power, not a weakness. But when you give it to the wrong people, it becomes your own undoing. Protect your energy. Choose where your heart flows. Because being kind is beautiful, but losing yourself is not. You saw the signs. The hesitation. The excuses. The way their words never match their actions. Deep down, your heart whispered the truth, but you kept silencing it because you didn't want to lose someone. You were already losing. The pain you ignore becomes the pain you live. It becomes the weight you carry into every morning, every night, every quiet moment when you're alone with your thoughts. You think pretending will make it easier, but pretending only hurts longer. Listen to your discomfort. Your body feels what your mind refuses to admit. Your intuition is not your enemy. It's the part of you that sees the storm before the sky even darkens. You deserve a love that doesn't confuse you. A presence that doesn't make you question your worth. A person who doesn't make you beg for the bare minimum. Stop ignoring what drains you. Stop waiting for people to become who they keep proving they're not. Stop believing potential over reality. Your heart is telling you something. Your silence has been costing you more than the truth ever will. It's time to listen. You keep trying to love people into loving you back. You keep giving chances to someone who never earned the first one. You keep holding on to a connection that only exists in your hope, not in their actions. But here's the truth you've been avoiding. You can't make someone choose you. You can't convince someone to care. You can't inspire loyalty in a heart that was never invested in yours. When someone wants you, truly wants you, you will never feel confused. You won't feel like a burden. You won't have to chase, beg, or prove your worth. But loving someone who doesn't choose you, that is slow self-destruction. That is walking barefoot through broken glass, pretending that cuts don't hurt. You deserve a love that chooses you in the dark, not just in the spotlight. A love that stands with you, not just when it's easy, but when it's heavy. So hear this clearly. If someone makes you feel unwanted, unloved, unseen, that is your signal. Not to try harder, but to walk away. Don't stay where your heart is starving. Don't water dead plants. Don't wait for a person who has already stopped trying. Choosing yourself is not selfish. It's survival.